Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome. This is going to be the Pisces, North Node and Pisces reading. So if that is your North Node, then this is going to be your collective reading for right now in February, but it's also, all my readings are timeless. So when you see this is when you're meant to see this. I tell you, as soon as I turn the camera on, here he is. This is my little man, Vader. I think he always comes to protect me or something. I'm not sure. But again, what I was saying is that these readings are timeless. When you see this is when you're meant to see it. And even if you watch it in 3 years and it came back up on your feed and you watch it then, most likely it's going to have something that resonates for you at that time. So, okay, well, I want to start off with a prayer, just to be able to have us both connect, your spirit team and mine. So may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. Oh, see? Well, there you go. You happy? He's like, yeah, I am. Okay, sorry guys. All right, so let's get into it. That's my life right there. You just saw my entire life in a snapshot. Okay, so this month we're going to be doing the Wizard's Tarot, and also this is the one that was really screaming to me, but then we had the Avalon of Wisdom cards that really felt like they were matching it, because Merlin is probably one of the greatest wizards of all time. At least it's, he's one of them. And so this would be his deck, his time period. And then Metatron to me is one of the archangels that is the biggest wizard, in my opinion. So these all felt very connected. So, all right, so what are we going to go for? Basically, my channeling is I just let spirit do its work, and I don't really give them a lot of, I let them be free. So that's how my channeling is. So let's see. Whoop. Okay, sorry, got a text. Oh, okay. Here we go, the Tower. Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Instantly, I'm just really getting a strong feeling that there is something that has sparked your interest in moving away from something that really gave you a lot of burdens. It's just like you just can't, you're kind of laying down the burdens with whatever the situation was. But you realize that an ending in this place, whether this is a person, place, or work, job, thing, I don't know what that meant. Okay. Anyways, there is something that has just boosted your like you're seeing something, you're not seeing something visually, but your inner fire is realizing that whatever, that you don't want something anymore, and that it actually was more causing burdens in your life than it would be benefiting you. But you are stepping away from it. This is very clearly you're stepping away from something in your life right now, and you know it is going to be the ending of something that did not suit you or serve you. It did everything, saying it did at one point. Everything has a purpose, everything has a reason, so it did serve something at one point. And it actually, with this Page of Wands, it did give you passion. It did spark your fire at one point, but it is not any longer. So, But I love the Ten of Wands as the ending here, because that means you are laying down the burdens. You're no longer accepting this as something that you are going to take. I love that. Okay, so is there anything we can know about what... Actually, I was just told this one. What is this Tower? And I will say, Pisces North Node, you are kind of, your whole purpose is to become more imaginative and really lean into that, trusting your intuition, and being just kind of more free, which is not how your South Node was, which was Virgo, which is very rigid, very within the lines, and Pisces energy is where you're striving to be, and that is the opposite. You kind of just flow with the wind, you're carefree, and you really, really trust your path by intuition. So, we got the Destiny card, optimism, healing, and wishes do come true. So the stars. So this is a wish come true. Like, just know that whatever this Tower is, whatever's changing, because Tower's sudden change, it is going to bring you healing, and it is going to bring a wish come true. You may not feel like it right now. For some of you, it does feel like a blessing, like a huge blessing. I feel that right now. Like, some of you all are like, oh my God, thank God I made that. I made it through there. And others of you are kind of in like maybe a beginning mode of like, okay, this hurts. This hurts. But wherever you are on that spectrum, just understand this is very, it's almost, it doesn't, I mean, there's no cards here, but it's like a destined, fated situation that you were just meant to go through, because it is supposed to rise you into your power. And really show you that you can trust yourself and be okay with where you're going. Okay, Symphony of Energy and mourning a loss. Yeah, it's a goodbye. There's some ego death or an actual death, like a goodbye to something in your life that you've put a lot of energy in. A lot. Like, it's almost like, but also you really just need to enjoy and kind of be in that peaceful energy of like thinking of like listening to a symphony right now. It is, it's soothing. It is uplifting. It's got all these highs and lows within a symphony. And so therefore you just got to understand that that's what life is like too. I think that's all Spirit wants to say, right? Okay, and we got wisdom. We got wisdom, virtue, sensuality, secrets, researching something, uncovering something. 222, which might mean something for you, but it also says train is on the right track. And then we got, oh my God, the lucky strike, opportunity, and lighthearted. So I just really feel like you are really tapping into seeing your truth, but also with the secrets and uncovering something. It's like whatever you're uncovering right now, just lean into that. And I don't know why I've said that twice now in this video, but I have. And I never say that term or that saying, but you really need to go into exploring something that you aren't maybe usually okay with. Okay, and then we've got the birds, which is spirit, birds that visit you. So that might be something really big right now, is that you're seeing certain types of birds, and look them up. If you feel connected at that moment with that said bird, look up that meaning of that bird. So, and that's also how your visitors come and reach you, okay, your spirit team. Okay, but also it does say some here about somebody ruffling your feathers. So there might be something about that with that Tower card. And then the Ten of Wands here, where it's just like, I can't, like, I've got to get the heck out of here. Like, he's on a motorbike carrying his most precious people in his world, his wife and child, most likely. Who knows? Might be just some woman he picked up. Who knows? But he's on his motorbike and rushing out. Like, we're out of here. We're out. And they've even got this magic protective bubble over them. Okay. All right, what else can we know? This is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Thank you. Do you notice how like all of the cards came over here? So that tells me as a reader, tells me as a reader that this is the only part of this story that means anything. This is all follow suit. Like, these are the dominoes that happen after. Like, you don't even have to think about this. Once you make this decision to either let something fall, to walk away, to even acknowledge that you're not satisfied or happy with something, that is an accomplishment in itself sometimes. But once you realize that and let the tower fall, let the change happen, or accept that change is gonna happen within the situation, all of this is just like laying down. You don't have to think about any of this. It's the tower that you're having to really understand and process. Okay, so we got the Bard. Music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. Look at this guy. You can't see it because this camera, I can't figure out how to get it where I can zoom in on it with the card. But he is frolicking. He's got this like old school guitar. And he even looks like he's got people after him, and he's just like, oh, whatever, you know. Wow. I want to read that. That is so cool. And it's number 7, which I went to 8. So let's go here. It says, this card represents music, which is interesting how I brought up this symphony. It says, this card represents music, storytelling, and the passing of truths, myths, and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. In ancient Avalon, the traditions and stories of the people were gathered on leaves that served as letters in a living alphabet and were tended in vast, long houses. God, that was a very long sentence. I got lost in it myself, so I don't know if y'all got that. Hold on. Okay, they were just, the stories and traditions were written out on a very long piece of like leaf, which is how they made paper back then, and they would be laid out until they were fully written and dried. The greatest example of this would be The Last Kingdom. I think that's the name of the oh God, I hope that's it. I think it's The Last Kingdom. It's a Vikings, an English show. I think it was on Netflix. I'm not sure. It was one of my absolute favorites of all time. Like, I could watch that show anytime. I love that show. But I think it's called The Last Kingdom. But the point is that if you've ever seen that show, it has in several seasons, they have these tables where they have their whole entire like paper out because that was their story. He wanted to write his story, and it was the king, and it was just so cool. That's exactly what they're talking about here. So the point I think here is that your story is still being written, but also there's key parts here like this that you could never get around. So just be okay. All right, druids and priestesses came to read and weave the stories of magic and the sacred relationship to the god and goddesses of the mystery. Those schooled in the art of music and storytelling were given the task of informing their world and keeping the stories of their culture alive. They were given the name of bard. When the bard appears, you're asked to seek answers in your personal history. Go back into your own story and find the threads of the patterns in your reality and trace their link to the present. Perhaps you'll be surprised by how much of your past or that of your ancestors still weaves its influence on you today. When the bard appears, he asks you to retrieve the stories woven in the past. Perhaps you need to learn about the history of someone or something important to your inquiry. The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. Oh my God, that was beautiful. It's time to dig a little to find the clarity you need. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor them or change them is to know them. Perhaps it's time to listen to music and allow yourself to be carried into the land of memory and listen for its messages as the strings of your soul are strummed by the hand of the divine. Remember that the bard appears to help you stay in tune with the all that is. You are music, and your story is sung in the heavens. Wow, this is so interesting. How the wisdom, remember these cards? Yeah, these cards here. We had wisdom, and we had diving deep, like uncovering secrets. And then your train is on the right track, like keep moving, keep going forward. And then the last one is lucky strike, opportunity, and lighthearted. So this is the Clover card. Good luck. It is going to end with a very, no, move off of the table. Sorry guys. He knows I can't stand that. I can't stand him up here. It like drives me mad. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I love how that was completely this bard energy. Okay, one last thing from Metatron. If you're not aware of who Metatron is, he is an archangel. Okay, what can Pisces North Node Collective know? Oh, it's 11:11 right now. Oh my gosh. Ooh, 2 cards. We got chakra, which is the light body, and yellow is joy and happiness with a little bee and a sunflower, and then the chakra, which is the light body, your energetic, what your makeup is. Wow. So, okay, yellow, let's see, 38. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to read like a little bit. Well, the light body says, it just says you are light. Oh. But look at this. I don't know if maybe this is a bigger picture for you, but I feel like it's all going up. But it's however your interpretation is. Are these lights going up? Is this energy going up? Or is it coming down? It's both, right? That's how we get fuel. We tap into spirit, and then they shine down energy here too, and we ground it into earth. This just always reminds me, we are beacons. I think everything here is a beacon for the divine spirit universe to come down and ground into earth. And earth needs to release the energy that needs to be like it just needs to have some release as well. And so that's how we bring it in and bring it out of earth. So, okay. How easy it is to forget this crucial fact that you are light. Nothing thrives in the universe in darkness. Light is needed by every cell of your body to evolve and stay healthy and grow. You are asked to pay attention to your chakra system, which is the basis for distributing light around your entire system, both within your physical body and your auroric fields as well. Light broken down into its cascades of individual colors can heal and support you at every level. You were born to embrace all the colors of the rainbow within you, and in fifth dimensional consciousness, you are able to assimilate more color and light than ever before. You are encouraged to experiment and visualize, breathe, and use colors in new ways and for different purposes. And then we got yellow. Oh my God. Please tell me there's something in here about yellow. Nope, but we're going to go straight to yellow. That is so beautiful how those came together. And it's number 1. Oh my God. A new start, right? 1. Card number 1 links to the sun, your source of light, heat, and life on this great earth. The masculine energy of the sun is strong. Oh. And the we just had the is it the new moon? No, it was a full moon in Leo, just like last weekend. I'm trying to see. It says, it does say tune into your stomach as well and see if it's happy with what it has been fed, both in terms of food and thought, all of which have to be digested here. Maybe there is a need for lighter, fresher food or brighter, positive affirmations. The yellow ray creates a path back to the positivity and well-being that is always available to you. Breathe in its beauty and light and let it bring you relief from all that is destructive or troublesome. The Tower. The bee at the center of this card symbolizes the need to reach out to others and be social and appreciate what others can bring to our lives. Bees are creatures that swarm together and work together for a common good. Very Aquarius energy. So this is highlighted to you now as well. The sweet honey nectar they produce by pulling together represents the reward for their effort. Yellow also reminds us not to be so serious all the time, but to have a childlike curiosity for life's riches and not to fear life, but to find a place for doing what we love and being with those who make us content. The yellow ray is a reminder too that after any storm we pass through in life that knocks us down and saddens us, the sun's energy can restore us back to our prolific best, happy in who we are and what we do. God, that was gorgeous. You guys, this is so gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, please comment, and please share it with anybody else that you might feel needs to have this message. So, thanks again for watching. Y'all take care. Bye.